It's for Nutrien, who have got their sales coming up, both one in Sydney on the 20th of February and one in Melbourne on the 3rd of April. They've got some great sponsors and that going through. I'm going to be getting out and about to as many of the farms as we can. And right now, I find myself here in Junee, New South Wales. I'm going to full day of interviews with some people today. This is going to be the first of a few of them. Matt Harris joins me. Firstly, Matt, welcome to Campbell's Comments. We've had a couple of takes because the camera's not really handling this pressure too well, and this little filly here loves it, doesn't she?
She does. She's a nuisance, yeah.
She is a bit. She will walk away again in a minute. She's quite very not camera shy. You got 5 horses in here, but 2 of these are going through the draft. This paddock is amazing. 50 acres, you just said to me there before, of loose and up to their knees.
Yeah, no, it's we just run the horses with our farming operation here, and when we go to close up a paddock and give it a spell, well, that's when the horses go in and it just grows away from them, Paul. So, yeah, they're in 50 acres of loose and got all they can eat and seem quite happy, yeah.
Now, you normally race horses?
Yeah, well, I've raced them over the past, you know. My family's, both my mother and father's side have both been involved in harness racing, so we race them, and just with my workload and that and farming, I just sort of slowed down. Don't try as many horses now, and my daughter's interested in the preparation side of things a bit, so we sold a couple of the last few years and picked out 2 to go down there this year. Yeah. One
of which you have effectively pinhooked, but you bought it out of one of the online sales as well, which is a different way of actually doing the sale.
Yeah, I guess that's the good part. Good part about the online thing, you know, system, where we just get on there and have a look. Anyway, I picked out 2 weanlings and sort of liked them both and wasn't disappointed when they turned up. Bit worried about buying them sight unseen, but yeah, they were every bit, you know, what they said they were, and so yeah, so the Vincent guy's going to Sydney, yeah.
And that's him.
This
there.
Is him here, yeah.
And he might have been the one that just nipped
yeah,
you on the bottom of the leg, but he's beautifully bred. Like, he's out of Shadow Flag, who's a Shadow Play mare, and the second dam is Ensign Stream, and you've got horses like Ball Gown, the accurate one. Someone will know there's winners all the way through. Exceptionally Smooth is in the 3rd dam as well. Like, it's just quality winners all the way through. She's had 2 foals so far of racing age, one of which is a horse called Racing Dream, which got a little bit of airplay at the start of the season because he made the APG final, and I know friends of mine race him in Bendigo, and he will win races. There's no worries there at all. So he's a lovely type.
Yeah, he's a lovely horse. He's one of the guys which I like in a horse. He's the first one that, when you go into the paddock, he's the first one there. You know, he wants to be caught, and seems to have a great personality and temperament. So I think that's a good thing. Yeah,
it definitely is. And the Vincents have been well sought after.
Yeah,
people are very keen on the Vincents. Yeah. They're keen to get them, which is always good. I've got to remember which way I go to find the second horse. Here it is here, which is lot number 31. So you've got 2 going through, both colts. The second one's an Art Major, which for starters people are going to be chasing out of a mare called Above and Beyond, which is a lifetime mare. So you've got the double cross of Abercrombie, you also got the double cross. Both mares are also out of Albatross mares, so it's a really good, both stallions are out of Abercrombie mares, so it's a good little cross there. She's had, this is a second foal to race. A dam of 2 foals, 3-year-old and older. One has raced, which is a horse called Bling, who has is unraced, sorry, at the minute. But then you've got great winners all the way through on the second dam. Yep. Nice type.
Yeah, he's a nice horse. She, Above and Beyond, I raced her myself, and I think she won 14 or 15 races, Paul, but she didn't have any luck in the heats of the futurity races. You know, she didn't win a lot of money, but she sort of did it the hard way, and she just sort of couldn't draw decent in those races, and just didn't make the finals of the Breeders' Crown and Breeders' Challenge and things. But I had faith in her as a brood mare, and she just hasn't had a lot of luck at stud. The first horse, we lost him. He never got to race as a 3-year-old. I thought he'd have won races, and Beyond Bling's going to win. He's had a couple of starts, and I think he'll win a race soon. I don't mind him, you know. But and this Art Major fellow, yeah, he's a nice colt too. You know, they're that breed. They're athletes sort of thing. They generally just break in and go sort of thing, you know. So
I have got a photo which I'll put up over the top of him because he's actually out the back. He's not quite as affectionate. After seeing you get bit before, I'm very nervous right here, right at the minute too. I'm definitely worried about it. That's for sure. Just the reason you're changing a little bit and selling them, because people sort of, I suppose, get a little bit worried when all of a sudden a person starts to sell. But you're talking there before about, you know, life changes and your daughter changes. Things change, don't they, in life?
Yeah, they sure do. And it's just, we don't sell. Yeah, like I said, he's one that I thought could sell okay. You know, they're not going to be sale toppers. They'll be affordable and they'll be on the market at a reasonable price. You know, so I'm happy to sell these two guys, and we've got a couple of fillies here that we'll keep them and work them when we get time to.
One of which I've got my hand on, and the reason being this is take number 3. My camera's got to hiding twice, and it's been this. She's been the culprit on both occasions. We actually got reinforcements coming that could have manned the camera for us. But I think that's key. The other thing I want, you know, people want to come and inspect these horses at any time. Like, I mean, it can be hard for some people, but to be honest, I've made the trip to Wagga and I've got like 5 studs lined up ready for me to view.
Yep.
It's well worth the trip just coming here, even staying overnight. But if not, just make a day of it. Get up early and come and have a look. But you're welcome. People are welcome to come and inspect them.
more than welcome. And you know, there's we're not far from, like I said, we're not far from Wagga, so there'd be other yearlings around the area as well. You know, yeah.
Well, I'm going to Yerriby, the Howes, the Outworthy boys. There'll be plenty of people as well going there.
All within half an hour's drive, sort of thing here.
She's got me nervous, this one. She's not going through the sale, but she has a fascination for that sale. Matt, thank you very much for giving me a bit of time. It's probably been a little bit more than normal because we did have a couple of false starts, but well done to you. Well done to you joining the Nutrien experience.
Yeah, no, thanks.
I really appreciate you giving me 5 minutes of your time. That's ended up being probably half an hour or 40 minutes. But
no, thank
a
you.
Bit of fun. People got something to watch, and I'll show a few of the outtakes of some of those others, especially with the camera getting knocked over. As I said, this is a Vincent. He's very, very friendly.
Yeah,
he likes to say hello. But thank you very much, mate.
No, thank you, mate, and thanks for your time. And hopefully they'll do okay.
I hope people enjoy this interview because it's been chaos. But thank you very much, mate.